Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR Thunder 2004. This is going to be the last race of our season with Tony Stewart, race 36 of 36. We're of course going to Homestead-Miami Speedway for the Ford 400. Which of course is unlike N2SC4R's season, which is filled with fantasy tracks and stuff. It's a custom season. There's a guy who was convinced it was Daytona Beach as the last race, but no, it's not. I have mine based off of the 36 race preset, not the custom season that Joseph Lombard had, aka N2SC4R. You know, he has add some fancy tracks in there with the custom setting, so you can have, you know, any tracks you want to, any races you want to, except for the exhibitions like the Shootout and the All-Star. Well, Homestead is a track that I never remember whenever I get to it. I know that for a fact, because I was racing in lightning challenges, waiting for one of my videos to finish saving and editing and whatever, and I could not remember the track at all, where the breaking points were, or maybe it was just the fact that I was racing as Joe Nemechek in the Lightning Challenge. His car setup, I guess, had really low edge or something, because his car was extremely loose and I was having a hard time driving it. But either way, this is not a track I can really remember well. I know that for a fact. Let's see the car. No, we'll go to qualifying blind and see what we can do. Maybe I can get the pole, but I actually kind of don't want to get the pole because that would make things a little not interesting. Okay, the car's a little tight. And now we're getting to the bottom. I'm going to try to make a good lap. Of course, that first turn might make this lap a little not good. Oh god, I tried to floor it from there on out. Not even possible. That highly doubted it right whenever I did it. What is this? 36? Oh god. That's not good. Not the slightest bit. At least we're in the top 43 right now. Okay, so we got this turn good. Maybe we'll be in the top half of the field with this lap if I can make that second turn. Way better than I did last time. No, stay at the bottom. Stay at the bottom. That's not the bottom. Darn it. I think we lost quite a bit of momentum trying to get the car to stay right there. We're not. What's lap time? Not the pole, but third. That's right behind the guy in first place. I've started in third quite a bit, I do remember. Okay, so Jeff Gordon will be starting first place, and next to him will be my teammate, Bobby Labonte in the Interstate Batteries Chevrolet. Hopefully, if I don't win this race, Bobby Labonte can. But if he doesn't win the race, I need to win this race. And hopefully have Bobby Labonte finish right behind me, because I need Bobby Labonte to be good and stuff for no reason. He's my teammate, and I'm on this team, and logic, come on. Well, the car felt good. I just have not gotten a hang of the track yet, I guess. But I will get a hang of the track while I race. And some things to mention before I start the post-race. No, post-race is after the race, stupid JC1424. The pre-race, I'd like to apologize for calling Ken Schrader Brett Bodine after I raced at North Carolina and celebrated and whatever. You know, the whole name thing with cars and the drivers switching rides and whatever. And then there's the fact that they're back markers, and I can't remember some of the back markers unless they have weird names and familiar, recognizable cars in my head. I don't know how my brain works with this stuff. Colors and names and stuff. But, here we go. Ford 400 at Homestead-Miami Speedway.
Welcome to the Homestead-Miami Speedway for today's NASCAR
Beautiful
Winston
sky
Cup
right there.
race, the Ford 400. This is a relatively new track on the NASCAR circuit. Tell us about it, Barney.
Well, Joe, this track has changed a lot this year. It's still wide, but they've added banking to the turns. Used to be very flat here, so these drivers probably will spend the first few laps getting accustomed to the new design.
Tony Stewart finished poorly here in the Busch Series, but went on to win his first two Winston Cup races here at Homestead.
Stewart didn't really
Wish
have
me luck,
all
then.
that stellar of a career in the Busch Series, but he sure has found his groove in the last couple of years, hasn't he?
Bill Elliott went 7
Matt
years
Kenseth
without a
is
win
starting next
before
to me.
getting one here
Again.
in 2001.
And he had to fight it out with a teammate to get it, and he really showed that he still has the desire to go out and race hard for every spot.
But Cheerios Dodge finds himself in a bit of a slump.
Oh, he definitely wants to turn things around starting now. His whole crew seems determined to pull out of this slump. I wouldn't be surprised if they pull off at least a top 15.
Oh, what is that?
Gentlemen, start your
I forgot again. Is it a B1B Lancer? I think that's what it's called. B1B. Jeff Ford, Fabio Bonnie, me, Tony Stewart, Matt Kenseth, Ricky Rudd, Sterling Marlin, Mark Martin, Ricky Craven, Kenny Wallace, the Weirdo, and Elliott Sadler. That's your top 10 or top 12. I don't count. Hopefully, we're gonna... Oh my god, where's my momentum going? I just noticed that. Said go, got my finger on the X button, and then my car started going like the opposite direction of theirs. That's what it felt like. Let's try to work with Bobby Labonte, and now he's not doing too good either. Matt Kenseth is getting past him. Oh god, he's slow. He's slowing down for the turn. I rear-ended him. I don't want to do that. And now we're stuck up high because Sterling Marlin's right there, and now we're losing Bobby Labonte. Interesting racing right here. No, come on, don't hit the wall. Hitting the wall's not good. We are just falling back spots because we cannot handle the outside line. We are not Joseph Lombard. We are definitely not Kyle Larson. Remember Kyle Larson at Homestead-Miami freaking riding the outside line like he can do whatever the hell he wants to and defies science. Make his car drive on the outside without hitting the wall, no matter what. That was ridiculous. Jeez, I managed. Barely managed not to hit Mark Martin right there in the 6th car. Man, if Bobby Labonte was not on the outside, gosh, I'd be able to work with them. Oh my god, I almost spun out Ricky Rudd! Because I was trying to work with Bobby Labonte and I slipped down on accident. Man, I am having a really hard time getting Bobby Labonte moving. I was hoping he could be good, but he's not really doing that right now. Oh god, the draft is keeping me from staying at the bottom. Man, I'm not really moving. Well, moving, I'm just not in the right direction. Ryan Newman's getting past me. I need to get back past him. Really, that's what we're doing, is just getting past and then passing, then getting past, then passing, then passing. Getting past and then passing, which is not taking us anywhere. Okay, so we got past Ricky Rudd. This car is like tight. I don't know why. I can't handle this car in the draft. That's one thing for sure. We got into the turn fit this time. For once. Jeez. I did not say cheese. I said jeez, okay? Did not say cheese. Although I wish I did because I'm kind of hungry right now and I would like some cheese. Even worse, whenever whenever the sun is shining on the back of my car, it looks like cheese, in my opinion. Which makes me want cheese even more. Dang it! I want frickin' cheese! I'm not angry, I'm just pretending to be. Gosh, Bobby Labonte's not moving very fast. Obviously, I mean, we're not catching Sterling Marlin right there. I swear, that's the difference between this game and the NASCAR PSP stuff I do. You can push a car in NASCAR and PSP. In this game, not really much at all the tracks. In NASCAR PSP, you can really push anyone anywhere. In this game, only some tracks, like super speedways, or tracks where there's just a big draft and stuff. Here, it's all about how you take the turns. Man, you saw me pushing frickin' Brian frickin' Vickers in NASCAR on PSP. Or maybe he didn't, because he didn't watch that because he had no interest in NASCAR on PSP. But, geez, I pushed him from frickin' 29th, and I started last place, and he ended up finishing in the top 5. I made him do that. Like, if I wasn't there, he'd be finishing dead freaking last. I mean, that's what it felt like. He was jammed in front of me, but I pushed him there. Here, I can't even do that at all. We're still in 5th place. Trying to push Bobby Labonte. And Jeff Gordon is in the lead, and is not in the lead anymore. That's not good. I want him to lead if I'm not in the lead, or Bobby Labonte. Come on, Bobby Labonte, freaking go. I don't want you on the outside. And I keep on having to slow down for him, and I think he's slowing down for me because I'm on the inside on accident. I don't want to be on the inside. And I can't get the car down to the bottom because of the draft. And plus my car is kind of tight. Almost halfway into the race. Tires 2. Jeez, an exit turn almost hit Mark Martin. Come on. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Went 3 right there. 3 wide. Are you going to go Bobby Labonte? I mean, seriously, you're on the outside. Are you going to keep that speed or what? Fine, Bobby Labonte, I'm giving up on you because it appears that you have a terrible car, or maybe you just aren't putting enough effort in. That's a bad entry for a turn already at the bottom, you know. Cause you to slide up. But I slowed down enough to not do that. Oops, my bad. I wanted to work with Jeff Gordon. I want to work with Jeff Gordon and make him a big ally of mine because he's my second favorite driver. The next season we do in NASCAR Thunder 2004 will be with Jeff Gordon, so I want him to be my ally, 100% ally. Well, I can't be 100% ally if you're going to be 100% to the top of the track, you know. You are Jeff Gordon, not Kyle Larson, so don't do that. We need to schedule our pit stop right now, by the way. I'm thinking we take our pit stop. I have not led a lap yet. I know that. After we lead a lap, we will go into the pits. I mean, I swear, Jeff Gordon just freaking wobbled all over the place in the backstretch because of how close I was to his bumper. We're not really moving our way through the pack at all because we're trying to, you know, make friends and stuff. I would be losing ground on the leader if the people that I try working with would actually go fast whenever I do. It's like they feel like they don't have to put any effort in whenever I'm trying to help them. That's dumb. Because then you're holding back my efforts. Don't hinder me. Come on. I just did stupid right there. I went off the track. And I'm having a really hard time making Jeff Gordon love me. Come on, Jeff Gordon. Oh, what the heck? Why did he slow down so much just now? And we're stuck at the top of the track right now. Dang draft. That's not... I want it to be 100% ally, but it's not working. So those cars are taking pit stops, and as usual, they go off the track extremely early. You don't exactly have to do that, you know. I don't have to do it. I can enter the track coming out of the out of turn 4. I mean, exit the track, not enter the track, but I mean, they don't have to do that, but they do. There's no rule in the game that says you have to. I need to stop looking at the back of my car because it still looks like cheese, and I'm really hungry right now. Better have frickin' cheese in the refrigerator. The refrigerator. I can eat that. Some cheese. And then right after this, I also have a poll to start, or a poll to start for NASCAR on PSP. What my next sponsor will be. I have 3 choices, and I'm going to show you guys those 3 choices, and you're going to vote for one. Get as many votes as possible in that poll. After I'm done recording this one, I have to start recording that one, and that one's going to come out before this one does. Or maybe after, I don't know. Okay, so our fuel tank is almost empty, so we're going to take our pit stop on this lap. I was thinking about taking my pit stop on lap 17, and well, it turns out we are. Okay, so it would actually be hard to get down for pit road if I were to get off the track like they do. I was sliding, and I was slow down the car, not spin out, do whatever it takes to not spin the car out. Well, that's over. I was going to change the tire pressure a little, but I was too slow. So we got some bugs all over the front of our car because we've gone really fast. And we've been behind other cars catching a little dead bug debris. Hopefully we can get out of this pit road and whatever without spinning out. Oh crap. I guess I should have practiced for this or something.
Number 21,
okay. Yeah, so we lost a bunch of positions trying to do that, I guess. Look at this, we're not even in the top 10 anymore. But we'll pass Jimmy Johnson, and now we are. Let's see if I can name these drivers without giving them the wrong names like I keep on doing in all these NASCAR games. That's Warburger, of course.
62, 2.
But I'll call you Joey Logano because 22 car is Joey Logano right now in real NASCAR. I just drifted into the turn bad. Is that Dale Jarrett up there in front of Jeff Gordon? That yellow car? Because he has a Flames paint scheme. And that's what the back of it looks like. I think that is. Yes, it is. That's Dale Jarrett and his Flames Ford. Oh geez, he's slow and he's letting up the outside line instead of the inside line. Okay, here we go. We're going to thread the needle out the corner. Or, yeah, right there. It wasn't kind of the needle that we were threading had a lot of space in it or whatever, I guess. But yeah, threading the needle is threading the needle, no matter how close. Just like how close you win by. Inch by a mile. An inch or by a mile, it's wins win. And I don't want to pass on the outside anymore, Ricky Rudd. Understand that. My bad, Ricky Rudd. I rear-ended him. I don't want to pass on the outside anymore. I've had enough of the outside pass. So I guess our win streak is only going to be 2 races because I can't possibly imagine myself winning this race right now because we're in 5th place and we have 5 laps to go right now. So the leader is like way over there. Somebody has overheated their engine. Bottom of the track, it's Greg Biffle. Didn't think he'd be the kind of person to do that. Mark Martin is right here. I'm gonna pass Mark Martin. Seems Bobby Labonte, he's not gonna do what I wanted him to and win this race if I don't. We've already passed Jeff Gordon, so somebody's the leader. And I don't want to pause it so I can look at the leaderboard in the pause menu because, well, you can't pause a NASCAR race in reality. You know, like, if you got a DVR, well, duh, of course you can, but as real as it can be, not pausing the race. Because whenever you go to, like, a live NASCAR race, you can't pause it. There's no red flag for no reason. I don't know. Well, there's Sterling Marlin. He's 3rd. God, that leader has a really big lead. Come on, Sterling Marlin. I'm already going to win the championship. I want to see if I can win the last race. And you're doing that. Who is the leader? Who the hell is that? I have no clue. Who the hell am I looking at? Oh, it's Matt Kenseth. Yellow car, I just didn't guess that. Okay, so will we be able to pass Matt Kenseth before the end of the race and win the last race of the season, giving me a 3-race win streak upon the end of the championship? I don't know. We're only closing on him so much. We might be able to pass him right here. I'm getting a little tight, and I had to slow down so I don't get too tight into the wall. Is he giving us room right now? Oh, God. Such a stupid move, JC1424. Oh, God. Don't like out on the outside, but that's what we're doing. Passing on the outside out of turn 2. Matt Kenseth is behind me. Hopefully he doesn't build momentum going into this turn, otherwise he gets a pass and I'm trying to get down to the bottom. No, we're not at the bottom. Oh God, Matt Kenseth had no momentum going into that turn and coming out either, so we win. Homestead-Miami, we take the 3-race win streak. I honestly did not think we would be able to win this race after the pit stop and that terrible pit road entry and exit. Nothing like the night race at Dover where I went in at 70 miles per hour. Stewart Donuts, we just won the championship. The Winston Cup. The Winston Cup. We just won the Winston Cup. Or the Winston Cup. Freaking cigarettes, but whatever. You know, call whatever I want to. Pronounce it in several different ways. Doing our donuts. Hopefully I don't overheat the engine trying to do some bunch of donuts, you know. Come on, get a little more smoke. You are smoke. Give me more smoke. There we go. Or not, I don't know. That's enough donuts for the championship win. Now let's see if we can get this car into our pit stall without skipping it or anything, like I did at North Carolina after the race was over. And just before I tried my pit stop thingy, I called Ken Straight or Brett Bodine on accident. I do that with a lot of drivers, like I said a long time ago. Okay, I have no idea how fast we're going, and I don't want to change the camera angle to do that. Okay, so there it is, right here. And I went a little too far.
The yellow flag didn't fly at all in this one.
Well, that's good news for all these race teams because that can mean one thing: no major wrecks.
Tony Stewart doesn't look any different than when he started this race.
Well, it's going to be a happy crew when they get back to the shop. They can immediately go to work on next week's car without having to worry about fixing anything from this
There is no
race,
next
and
week's
that makes
car.
for a much less stressful atmosphere.
You said next week's car. Well, we don't have a next week's car. We just finished the season. That was a really intense race. Pretty intense. For Homestead, I guess. We went 3 wide. Like, twice. Maybe 3 times. Oh, I don't count. Pretty sure it was twice, though. Pass man on Matt Kenseth on the last lap. I didn't think that was going to be happening because I came out of the pits and I was in 11th place, took one from Jimmy Johnson, then kept on going and going and going. I'm like, I can't imagine how I'm going to be able to make it up there in time for that pass, but I did, which is pretty weird. Jeez. Some awesome racing. The last episode was pretty cool. Honestly, I didn't like it as much as some of the other episodes in the season, but this was one of the best episodes in the season. I don't know if it'll crack the top 5 that I'm going to have after they've all been uploaded. And the last reel, see this one again before we go to our victory lane. Okay, it was me winning the race. Matt Kenseth did not have the momentum, like I said. He just didn't have it going into the turn 3 and coming out of 4. Looked in my mirror and I was like slipping up, but no, he didn't have anything on me. Okay, victory lane at Homestead-Miami Speedway for the championship too. Look at my controller. I don't know why I asked you to look at my controller. It's an ordinary controller. It costs a ton of money because apparently DualShock 2s are rare. There's the Winston Cup. Right there. I won that. Won the championship. And they don't show us the Homestead trophy because we just won the championship. So they're going to show us the championship trophy instead. But if we didn't have the championship lead, but we still won the last race, we would have been able to see the Homestead trophy. Okay, I was trying to get to 100% alliance with Jeff Gordon, and I could not do it because I couldn't draft him and I couldn't push him or anything. Couldn't push Bobby Labonte either. I guess you can't push anybody at Homestead-Miami because that's how it goes in NASCAR Thunder 2004. Some tracks you just can't do it. I mean, Bobby Labonte was passing some cars, and so was Jeff Gordon, and they were losing spots. They're back and forth. It looked like I was affecting their driving style, slowing them down from behind, which is kind of weird. Dale Earnhardt Jr. I hit him at North Carolina pretty hard at the beginning of the race. I can remember that. He's not pissed anymore. Elliott Sadler. That was at Phoenix. Yeah, I remember that. I hit him, and then he hit me. And then he hit me again. Because he just wanted to be more than even. He wanted to be odd. In the lead of me when all this... whatever. Elliott Sadler wanted to be over me, but I just won the championship, Elliott Sadler, so who's the biatch now? Yeah, I just had to say it one more time, you know. We said that at Lowe's or Charlotte. Okay, so we started third and finished first. Kind of found that to be a little unbelievable because of that pit stop and how I exited pit road so slow, slipping off the pavement. We only led 3 laps. And Matt Kenseth leads the most laps and gets 10 points, those 10 bonus points for that. 17 laps. Ha ha ha! 17 car leads 17 laps. See the recording time. Okay. Just want to see how long I've been recording. Jeff Gordon, he led 6 laps. He gets 5 bonus points for that, just like me. And Bobby Labonte, he started second and finished 7th, so I guess Bobby Labonte's just not very good at this track or something. And that's the top 10 right there. Those are the only guys that led laps, because 17, 6, 23, plus 3 is 26. And there were only 26 laps in this race, so that's that. Okay, so we won the Winston Cup in the season mode of NASCAR Thunder 2004 with Tony Stewart. No EA Sports bio. Hi 3 Days Grace, how you doing? Yeah, right there. And in your ears. And I know it says Pocono Raceway right there, but that's because I finished recording the episode, some episode long way back, and then I corrupted the championship because, you know, I just couldn't wait to press the freaking restart button and accidentally pressed it while it was saving the game like an idiot. Didn't do it on purpose, but either way, I actually had to work to get my points lead back with the whole restarting the season thing or whatever. Because we all started out from 0 and I had to get some points and whatever. I guess I was going to win the championship either way because I just really kicked butt towards the end of the season. Won several races, went on a winless streak, and then we got back to winning again and we won the last 3 races of the season. Next season is going to be 2004 for Tony Stewart, but we're not going to be doing that with Tony Stewart. We're going to be going racing with Jeff Gordon, but it's going to be 2003 again because we can't go the next season with a different driver in this game like you can in 2000 NASCAR 09 or whatever. Because I have NASCAR 09 and you can do that. So, here we go. New season. And we'll clear the path. Yeah. So Mike Skinner retired. He's not being replaced. Kevin LePage retired. He's not being replaced. Brett Bodine and the Hooters Ford. He is being replaced by Chase Montgomery, who used to drive the 27 car. So some fantasy driver might start driving the number 27 car. You never know. It happens sometimes whenever I'm in career mode. That's that. We do need to change the settings for the new season because then we'll be just randomly starting from Pocono whenever we come back to Tony Stewart again sometime. Okay, schedule will be on, yeah, I had to put it on custom so I could pick out the races that were going to be remaining until I corrupted it. or after I corrupted it. I just made sure I had all the races that were remaining in that season. So we're going to have the regular 36 races, just like we were supposed to last season. We kind of did. AI difficulty, still legend, race length still 10%, unlimited fuel and tires off, or pit stops on, whatever you want to call it. Damage repair, normal. Yellow flags on, and well, that's just multiplayer crap right there. That's that. And we do get to do the shootout next time we do the Daytona. Next time we do a season with Tony Stewart, we do get to do the shootout with Tony Stewart next time we do a season with him. I'm thinking about maybe doing a second season with Tony Stewart after a few seasons with other drivers. Maybe one with Jeff Gordon, or maybe two with another driver, I'm not sure yet. But yeah. This was a great season. Hope you enjoyed it all the way through. So the next episode to go up may be a NASCAR PSV update, which is like a poll for voting my sponsors next season whenever that comes out. But that might have already come out. I'm not sure if I want to have it before this video or after this video yet. The next episode following this video is going to be ATV Offroad Fury again. We're going to be going to Yucatan Dunes, whatever you want to say. We're going to be racing with a Honda 400EX. A yellow Honda 400EX with orange O'Neill. I don't know why I'm telling you all this information. You can find out by watching the video when it comes out in a few days. But, season over.